So AMD last reported results on August 5th, 2025, and this is when we really started to see the momentum increasing for the company's actual tangible performance. There's been a lot of momentum even before the company reported the actual results because of announcements leading up to these results, partnerships with companies like OpenAI and others that have begun purchasing AMD's chips in larger quantities, and AMD saying that they are seeing robust demand across their computing and AI product portfolio, and we are well positioned to deliver significant growth in the second half of the year, driven by the ramp of our Instinct MI350 series accelerators and ongoing EPYC and Ryzen processor share gains. So all that being said, do I think you should buy AMD stock before earnings or after earnings if you're interested in this company? Well, the intrinsic value per share I calculated for AMD is $189. And given the rapid increase in stock price, it's now trading at $260. So it's well above the intrinsic value per share. Even after accounting for a margin of safety, the stock looks slightly overvalued. And I wouldn't be surprised if this overvaluation corrects itself as AMD starts putting more details surrounding a lot of these announcements they've been making with partners, as they start telling investors and informing me of how these deals are going to turn into revenue and cash flow, the details provided. I can incorporate that into my cash flow forecast, and I think that's going to revise the figure higher. Still, as it stands right now, the stock doesn't look cheap. At the very least, I can say that it's not cheap, okay? I'm not comfortable saying that it's overvalued because of those developments and how it's going to result in forecasts that are likely to be revised higher. Given that there's elevated risks surrounding an earnings release and the valuation of AMD not being cheap, I don't see any reason for investors to rush ahead and buy AMD stock ahead of earnings. This is one of those situations where I would rather wait for the earnings results to come out, evaluate the figures, and then make the purchase after if you're still comfortable with owning the stock. Now, as you can see, I do have AMD stock rated as a buy because I like its long-term prospects at the current market prices. But just in this near term, if you're trying to decide before or after, I would personally wait until after the earnings results to make my purchase allocation.
Click the link below to watch the full video.